Welcome to my outreach epiphany. Now, it's been my observation that most agency owners struggle to get clients, right? Every day seems to be hard and slow struggle, and outreach somehow gets put off to tomorrow. Or you'll send hundreds of messages only to find no replies or the odd fuck off, right? Or the odd, I don't work with agencies, right? Now, this can get incredibly disheartening and leads to some pretty bad beliefs. Now, use my past outreach beliefs, right? This was me at one point before I was successful. Outreach got me so depressed to the point where I didn't even want to run my agency anymore. I would do everything I could to put it off and justify not doing it. I was trying to outsource VAs that just wasn't working. I was just trying to do everything. I just didn't want to do it, and I just had cope. And this was like for an entire year, pretty much, right? I had so many negative associations and beliefs with outreach. I simply did not want to do it. I was desperate. And the desperation manifested in the form of me trying to outsource. I tried to outsource the pain. I was convinced that all I needed was the right copy or the right system or that one solution. It was just simple. Like, I just had a business problem. That's just what it was. So then I went on the hunt for the key, right? I thought I needed the key. I struggled and struggled until one day I had what I call an outreach epiphany. And I came across the following phrase. People don't have business problems. They have personal problems that reflect and manifest in their business. And this totally shook me up. How could my lack of clients and my abysmal outreach situation be pinned on my personal problems? I was disciplined. I ate well. I slept sensibly. I didn't drink. I didn't go out. I exercised. I meditated, you name it. Well, I was totally blind. And I stayed blind until I had my outreach epiphany. And I'm hoping by sharing this with you, then you can have one too and cut years of pain out of your life. Because this was like really, really really painful year for me, and like it just wasn't working. So we don't have business problems. This is the first thing, right? This is literally the first thing. Whether you're religious or not, there's everything we do is down to us. It's all down to us. The demons that you face is all down to you, right? You are always the problem of what you don't have in life. So we don't have business problems. We have personal problems that reflect and manifest in our business. And so if you have a business related issue, it's not actually a business issue. It can be solved with business tactics. It can't be solved with business tactics. And 80% of businesses fail, not because the businesses fail, but because the owner of the business does. They don't have a shitty business, just a shitty business acumen or a lack of skills required to be successful. This, therefore, is a personal issue. And if they fix their personal life, their skills, their beliefs, etc., then their business would thrive. Right? So businesses might fail because they fail to go and invest in themselves because they think horses are a scam, or they fail to understand how important skills are, or they just want the easy route all the time, or the beliefs they got are really bad, right? Like, this is why I teach all this like foundational stuff and the psychology stuff without just giving you like all the shiny things, because like if you don't understand it, like I can give you all the business skills in the world, but you're just going to fail. Like, it's simple as, like, you know, you get the 1% that don't and will come through the program and can get all the shiny things and already have good beliefs and stuff like that and will succeed. But like the realism is the majority of you, if you don't understand the foundational stuff, will fail. And so like if you have a business related issue, it's not a business issue, it's a personal issue. And if you fixed your personal life, like your skills and your beliefs, then your business would thrive, right? So realize that you are the summation of your beliefs. The way you experience reality depends entirely upon your identity and sense of self, which is built up of all your beliefs you hold near and dear to your heart. Now, you've probably watched the paradigm module at this point, at least you should have. If you haven't, then you should not be continuing. But that is one of the most foundational, important modules in this entire program. And so that's all this means, is like you are the summation of your beliefs, right? The way you experience reality depends entirely upon your identity and sense of self. And so I'm not going to get all super like philosophical on you. So let's just stick to the problem at hand. How the hell could my lack of results from outreach be the result of my personal life or beliefs? Surely I just needed the right copy and the right platform and I'll be good, right? No, I'm wrong. That's just not how it works. So it wasn't until I read this wonderful quote about business problems really being personal problems that my business exploded and I solved all the problems once and for all. So what was this deep, dark, personal issue? It was my beliefs. And mainly, it was my beliefs surrounding outreach. I had the copy, but but I didn't have the right belief system to make it work. I'd go 4 to 5 days doing outreach consistently, then I'd trail off into something else or change my approach. It was the most painful thing. 1 week I'd get some success, the next I'd fall off and get depressed. I can tell you with 110% certainty that the reason for this up and down nature of my agency's revenue was not the result of my approach or copy, it was my beliefs. So these were my faulty outreach beliefs. Getting clients is hard. Sales is hard. I don't like outreach. Outreach is painful. It's hard to get clients. I'm afraid of outreach. People won't respond. People will judge me. It's hard to land meetings. I can't get clients. I'm not good at outreach. I don't want to do outreach. My website is more important than outreach, or wherever you want to put there, wherever you're putting off to do outreach, right? I'll just do double tomorrow. This was a really bad one. This is not what you want to do. You never want to get into this mindset with anything like, oh, I'll just do more tomorrow. It's a really toxic mindset to be in. I just don't get outreach. I just don't have the right copy. No one responds these days. The market's too saturated. I don't know the right approach. I should get the copy right first. My outreach problems can't be solved. Outreach just sucks and always will. No matter what, I'll never get meetings. I've already tried everything. There's too much competition. I'll let them come to me. I don't want to spam people. I'd rather do something else. The truth was, though, all of these beliefs just mean the following. It's too painful to face and I'm living in denial. The reality is these beliefs aren't the truth and are not grounded in reality. They are merely the result of your brain trying to avoid pain. You've conjured them up as a mechanism to avoid the cold, hard truth. Initially, outreach is fucking painful and it sucks. If you face the pain, you will find the truth, which is really the opposite of all those statements. And the truth will make you millions. My issue was not the copy, the strategy, or the approach. It was that I believe deep down that outreach isn't effective or doesn't work anymore for my industry. The reason I believed this was not because it's true, because it isn't, but because I was subconsciously trying to avoid the pain associated with rejection, judgment, sales, delivery, and all the issues that comes with actually having clients. It was like I was in my car, stuck at go, but because my brain had a handbrake on, because I was scared of, but my brain had a handbrake on because it was scared of where the road might take me. And so it was like, better you're safe and comfortable in your comfort zone than driving out there because God knows where, right? So the quality of your life will depend on the choices you make at painful moments. You can pick the healthy and painful choice or the unhealthy and comfortable delusion. And I was picking the comfortable and unhealthy delusion. Because of these beliefs, I never got anywhere. Any progress I made was squashed down instantly, and the reason that my subconscious pain avoidance mechanisms that I had no idea were there, right? So literally, I just had all these terrible beliefs. I hated outreach. I just thought I was debating pivot into a different industry, like all this stuff. And the reason was my subconscious pain avoidance mechanisms, aka the amygdala, that's the part of your brain that is pain avoidance, right? I just had no idea that it was there. Like I didn't know I was trying to avoid pain. Like all these things I developed inside of doing outreach, like working on other stuff and trying to do this and that, I didn't realize it was subconscious pain avoidance. I just had no idea. And so I thought I was just bad at it. Like I just thought like it just doesn't work for me. I'm just bad at it, or the industry's saturated, or all these bad beliefs I had. And I just thought that like business and work was just painful and hard. And like that was just my belief. And the thing is, like, no piece of copy will save you if you have faulty beliefs. Like, it doesn't matter how good your copy is or your offer is, like, none of it will save you unless you fix your faulty beliefs, right? Because the truth is, these are all fundamentally wrong. Like, all these beliefs I had were fundamentally wrong. And the real truth is, getting clients is easy. Sales is easy. I love outreach. Outreach is fun. It's easy to get clients. I'm not afraid of outreach. People will respond. People won't judge me. It's easier to land meetings. I can get clients. I'm good at outreach. I want to do outreach. Nothing is more important than outreach. I'll just do double today. I get outreach. I have the right copy. Everyone responds these days. The market is abundant. I know the right approach. I should get a copy right second. My outreach problems can be solved. Outreach never sucks and never will. No matter what, I will always get meetings. I've never tried everything. There's too little competition. I'll come to them. I'm not spamming people. I can generally help them, and it's my duty to do so. I'd always rather do outreach. All of these beliefs right here mean the following. I accept the pain and I'm willing to face it dead on in the eyes. Bring it on. If you approach organic attraction without true understanding of how easy it really is, you're always going to find yourself reverting to square one. I wish someone had told me this sooner. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate. Listen to that again. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate. And this is so true for so many different aspects of your business. So that being said, that was the outreach epiphany I had. Hopefully that helps you get into the right frame of mind. Now let's get into some of the juicy stuff and I will see you in the next one. Peace.